You're on PTMIS G10 Grade 7 C's podcast session on different cultures of Pakistan,
where we're going to be talking about how diversity plays a part in our country.
Welcome to a new podcast session. I'm your host, Eshal speaking.
And I'm Sara Noor. Today, we've got 3 guests with us from different parts of Pakistan whom we'll be interviewing.
Firstly, let's have our precious guest Fatima Qader with us from the province of Punjab, hosting Punjabis.
Fatima, how are you? May we have your insights on the topic culture?
I am doing well. I think that culture is a way people think, live and behave in a society or group.
That's great, Fatima. We would like to know more about your culture. Can we know what your traditional dress is called in Punjab?
Yes, the traditional dress of Punjab of men is kurta and shalwar, while for women it's a shalwar suit.
How about the traditional dish of Punjab?
In Punjab, people usually have sarson ka saag with makai ki roti.
That's wonderful, Fatima. Now, last question. What's your province's traditional games that people play there?
People in Punjab usually play kabaddi, kushtiyan and khuddo khund.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Fatima Qader.
You are most welcome.
Now, we would like to call our lovely guest Fatima Noor, who is from Balochistan, which is home to all Baloch, with us.
Yes, welcome Fatima Noor. Hope you're well. May we please get your idea on the topic of culture?
Hello. Yes, I'm doing good. Culture, in my point of view, is how people express themselves through art, music, language, and other creative activities.
Wow, that's lovely. Fatma, can we know what Balochi's traditional clothing is?
Yes, in Balochistan, men usually wear a turban, waistcoat, and shalwar kameez, while women usually wear long embroidered dresses with a headscarf and a long shirt with loose pants.
So cool. Do you happen to know what the traditional cuisines of Balochistan include?
Of course, Balochi people often eat saji, which consists of lamb marinated only in salt with a few spices.
Sounds yummy. Alright, last question, Fatma. What do Balochi people usually play in sports and games?
In Balochistan, the main games are chowk and ji, which usually people play.
Wow, thank you so much, Fatima Noor, for joining us.
Anytime.
Now, it's up for our final guest on the podcast.
Please welcome Ashlina Khan, who came from KPK to host the Unique Pashtuns.
Welcome, Ashlina. How are you today?
Yes, I'm doing amazing. Thank you for having me.
That's lovely, Ashlina. Ashlina, could you please tell us your opinion on what culture is?
Yes, sure. I think culture is what makes a group of people who they are, including their values, beliefs, and traditions.
Right, great. Ashlina, may we know what people in KPK usually wear?
Sure. Men usually wear kurta and shalwar kameez with a waistcoat. Women either wear a burqa or a long dress with a headscarf and loose pants, which are heavily embroidered.
Aw, sounds cute. What about the traditional food in KPK?
Oh yes, why not? In KPK, people usually prefer chapli kebab. They are very well seasoned and taste delicious.
Sounds delicious. Last but not least, how about the traditional game of Pashtuns?
Yanda is the most famous game that is played in KPK, as well as many children also like to play hide and seek.
That's lovely. Thank you so much for joining us here, Ashlina.
You're welcome. That's my honor. No problem.
Thank you to all our lovely guests for taking part in today's session. This is Sara and Arena signing out.
Thanks for joining our first ever podcast episode. We hope you enjoyed the pilot. Be sure to give us a review and suggestions.
And remember, you're on PTMIS G10, Grade 7C's first ever podcast session on different cultures of Pakistan. Tuning in and out.